GGRC.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Quicksave Review with me, RC, here on GGRC. Today we're checking out Anthill on the Switch, and you'll see here we got a little bit of a different setup than we normally do on the show here. I'm doing my best to record this on my Switch because this is actually a portable-only game because it is touchscreen controls only, which is kind of cool. It's a little bit different than, what we're used to seeing on the Switch. I think there might be a couple of other ones, a couple of other games that are, tablet or touch only. But this is one of the newest ones. This is coming out on the 24th. It's a $10 game. And basically you are playing as, an anthill that is trying to survive in the wild world of nature. Basically, you create these lines here, these dotted lines. These will direct your different ants to do certain things. So the blue lines will send your worker ants to grab, the food and stuff and bring it back to the hill. You have your army ants, the yellow ones, which you can send out to fight. And we should actually make a few more of these. And you have these cool flying ants that will fly out and drop bombs on all the bad guys here, which is pretty fun to do. So yeah, this game is basically like a touch screen RTS style game. It's definitely got a little bit of that whole, I don't know if you want to call it, Twitch style gaming to it. I definitely wouldn't call that, but it is real time, and you do have to be quick with some of this stuff. You are being your score is being kept. They are keeping track of your score. You can see up in the top right here. You see score. We're at just over 800. We're getting close to the 900 mark, and that's going to determine how many stars you get at the end of a level. And stars are important because you're going to use those to upgrade your infantry and other, your other ants here. Because you have your army ants, like I said, your infantry, you got your flying ants. Just recently, I just started the second chapter of this game, and you get spitting ants, which is pretty fun. Now, what I like about this game is that it's a simple game. There are only 4 units. You can see here, there's 4. It doesn't look like it's going to top out to any more than that, which is nice because there's only so many controls that you have on here. And, you tap the screen to send the flying ants out. You draw the lines to send the other ants out. You send your spitting ants, out to these holes that are in the ground. And when they go out to the holes in the ground, we actually need to send our other ants down here. Start picking up the bodies here to get the score. You got to get that score up. But yeah, you send the spitting ants out into these holes in the ground. When they sit in the holes in the ground, they'll spit at flying ants, ants that are, just walking along here. And then, you're going to get some real big honking bugs coming at you too. What I really like about this game, despite the simpleness though, is also the fact that, you're going to have a lot of variety in the different enemies that come to get you. Already in just the first world, I mean, I've seen all kinds of different stuff, different types of enemies, which I think is great. Oh, we're almost out of time here. We'll try to get as many points as we can here before it ends. 2, 1, and there we go. So we managed to reach 1,400. We were just shy of the 1,500, which would have given us that 3rd star. When you hit continue, you move on to the map here, which you can see. This is, Happy Campers. This is the first world. And if you head over to upgrades, you can see that you have your, there we go, yeah, worker ant, soldier ant, spitter, and bomber. The flying guys are called bombers. But I got 3 stars. You can actually go into upgrade, and you can pick any of these things to upgrade. You can see I've already gotten the first 2 tiers here for the worker ant. And I need 8 stars to actually get to the next one. I think it's the same for the soldier here. Yeah, we need 8. So he's pretty far up on the list. We need 5 for the next spitter upgrade and 6 for the next bomber. So we're still a little bit behind. So what is cool here, though, is that if we go to the end of Happy Campers, you see we have Antbane here. If we want to go check that out. Oh, and I want to show this off too. Actually, one of my favorite things about this game might be the fact that on the attract screen here before you start playing, you can see all the different types of bugs you're going to fight just walking on screen. And I love the art style of this. It's just very, very colorful. Reminds me of like sort of a Pixar Bugs Life type of look to, you know, it's got that kind of look to it. I really enjoy that. But let's jump back in. Yeah, if we go back to Happy Campers here and we jump into Antbane, basically this is the boss battle of the world here. And this kind of works like a tower defense game where what happens is you have one gigantic bug coming after your anthill, and you sort of got to get your ants doing their thing quick. Let's see, where do we don't have any food yet, so we're going to send these guys out, hopefully to take out this ladybug. The one thing you can't do with your stylus is do the pinch there. I kind of prefer to play at the smaller, you know, viewpoint here. You can zoom in to see things a little bit better, but I prefer to have it zoomed out because I can see more of the world that way. If I zoom in too much, you're not going to see the ants coming from, or the other bugs coming from way over here, which could be a huge problem. We need to get you guys over here grabbing that. You usually want to grab these gems for extra points, though. If you grab those, it's almost like a Pikmin style type of thing, which I think is really cool. So the flow of this game is basically you create your lines, the ants follow the lines, and the army ants here are going after the bad ants here. And once they kill them, you want to send your worker ants out there to pick up the carcasses for food, and once they've done that, then you will get that added to your food ration down here at the bottom, and you could use that to buy other ants. So you pay 5 for the worker ants, 10 for the army ants, 30 for the flying ants, the bombers. Pretty pricey, really, but very effective. And you want to delete these lines when you get the chance to do so, and they're not helpful anymore, because there are going to be times where you are sending out your ants on a line where just nothing is happening, right? So right now I'm trying to focus on one area, send all of my blue ants out to one area to take them out, and we got to build up some more friends here. As far as I can tell, you want to try to use the food up as fast as you can. And don't save any of it. There's no point in saving it from what I could tell, because if you save it, then it's just wasted and you're not creating units. So you want to keep making those units as much as you can. Now this is a game that's also available on iOS. Like I said earlier, it's $10 on Switch. On iOS, it's $5. However, there is DLC. There's in-app purchases. So I did the math, and it looks like if you were to buy all the in-app purchases for this game on iOS, you'd be spending probably, I would say, $8 or $9. So the price difference really isn't that big of a deal. I know that on the Switch, a lot of people joke that there's the Switch tax, which does seem to exist and can be pretty annoying. But when it comes to this game, it doesn't seem like there's much of a Switch tax at all, which is great. All right, we're going to start sending these guys out. This is our big boss here coming after us. There we go. Now we'll send all of our army ants at them at once. There we go. Get them. Bomb them. Yeah. Bullseye. Okay, we want to keep making our guys here as much as we can. That's why you need the food, though, so you can keep everybody going here. Oh, we don't have enough food. This guy's almost done, though. There we go. Pow, we got him. So they're going to let you know, hey, we got him. One of the most satisfying things you can do here when you kill a boss is to send your blue guys out to go pick up said food. Like I said, it's a great feeling. You gotta watch out. Some of these bugs, too, like the ladybugs in particular, they will come after your food and eat it. Jerks. That's our food. But the other bugs will fight each other, too. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. You want to protect your own, right? But at the same time, sometimes you want to have those other enemy bugs come in and eat the other bugs. It's a back and forth. It really is. All right, we're going to delete this line here. All right, let's make a few more. There we go. Get these guys here. Kill them. Those enemy bugs will kill your worker ants that are carrying your food, which can be really annoying. Oh, no, we want to get rid of that. I'm going to bring another blue one here. There we go. I'm going to swing my army ants out here. And we're just about done here. We got a good score on this one, though. We're at over 2,000. And there you go, Minions, the queen. She shows up to let you know what things are what. We're going to bypass all this stuff here and just jump through. There you go, you can see we actually reached all 4 stars for this one. So we did pretty good. I believe I already had 4 stars on that one, but let's go back. I just opened up Deep Forest. These on the bottom here, the Expanse, Temple of Bloom, and Anthology. I believe these 3 are all DLC, like add-on purchases. So that's what you're getting, you know, paying the extra, you know, $1 or $2 or something, is you're getting these all on board. You get an infinity mode where you can play for as long as you want. It's like an endless mode, which is kind of cool. But like I said, the one drawback with this game is the fact that it is tablet or, you know, handheld portable only. You cannot play this in the dock, so you can't pop this into your dock and play from your couch. It just doesn't work that way. Alright, reports confirm that the enemy are fielding an anti-aircraft bug. Use my troops to take it out. This ain't no job for that stuck-up Air Force. Now, there hasn't been any moment in this... Oops. There hasn't been any moment in this game yet where I felt, you know, like I was kind of in over my head, if that makes sense. There we go. There's a spitter. He's going to try to make his way over there. Let's make a bomber. There we go. The spitters, when they first get out, they will spit like right on them from there, but they will make their way over to these holes as well. Oh, he already made his way over there. Great. Looks like I didn't even need to make that line. Okay, that's cool. So we're already zoomed out. So we got a gem over here. This is the first level I played on here that I haven't played for you guys just yet. We're going to send these guys over here to grab that gem ASAP. One thing that does happen to me is on occasion I will try to move the screen and it tries to draw a line for me, which I do not want. Do not want the line. But it doesn't happen enough to be a super annoyance or anything like that. One other thing to mention about this game, too, is it's actually created by the team who does the SteamWorld games, Image and Form. I love Image and Form. I'm big fan of all their games. All the SteamWorld games are pretty fun. We're going to get rid of this line here, send everybody home. We got some enemies coming from the bottom here. See, like right there, I'm just trying to move the screen. I was trying to draw a line, so that can be a little annoying, I think. We got a lot of food over here, so we should probably make our way there. Our little ants have almost made their way in. There we go. So we're looking good. Send our blue guys in to get this food here. And we need a few more army ants going here. Boom! Got him. So we're looking pretty good so far here. It does keep track of your waves down here in the bottom left. So that way you know how much longer you have in a level, which is kind of nice. Oh, we are getting some kind of a boss dude up over here. That's cool. Let's send out a couple of flyers here and see what they can do to this guy. Look at that. That's the anti-air guy. Alright, so we gotta be a little bit more careful here. I do not want to draw a line. See, I'm glad I mentioned that because this level seems to be like creating this line thing a bit more, as I was saying, a little bit more of an annoyance there. Since we got the boss room coming up there, I'm going to go ahead and dump this. We are going to go ahead and make a bunch of these guys. Incoming enemy sapper bugs. Sappers are really a pain in the abdomen. Better take them out before they get too close. Okay. Oh man, that sucks. Okay. So he destroyed one of my spitter guys, which kind of sucks. There we go. Get them all out there. Just got to keep watching and make sure that nobody is being attacked that I can't see. Okay, we're doing all right here. We're doing all right. I'll go up here. We're gonna send another spitter up there. Send another spitter here. Nope. Sometimes during combat, I also get a little confused because I am trying to add a certain color to a line, right? And I end up hitting the create unit button. So like, for example, like here it shows this. If it gets close down here, I'm hitting the wrong one, especially if it's in a, you know, a crazy situation or something like that. So that can be a bit annoying as well. So yeah, you got part tower defense, you got part RTS here, but all portable, all tablet style. I'm actually enjoying this game. I think it's pretty fun. I don't think it's one of those games I'm going to sit and play continuously for a long time or anything like that, but it is definitely a game that I'm going to come back to every now and then and play a little bit, you know. I think it's pretty well made. I think they've thought a lot of the stuff through. And created something very cool here. Oh crap. So we got more spitters here. See, those spitters will just really quickly take out your bombers there. We're gonna close that. Kill that guy. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna wait till that guy gets just a little bit closer. We'll send them out now. I'm going to destroy that one. And we're going to make a blue line here. So there's just like a lot to keep track of while you're doing this. That's why, like I keep saying, it's very RTS-like, because it's like there are a lot of things you got to be paying attention to. It's like juggling plates, you know? Juggling plates, spinning plates, or juggling balls, whatever. But either way, I'm having a good time with it. Look at that. 3 stars. Nailed it. I think that might be time for an upgrade, huh? So this is when you got to read through. Oh, I only got 6, so I think I can only apply the 6. Oh, I can do goo. Or we can do carpet. Turns your bombers into carpet bombers. Booyah. But there you go, guys. That is Anthill on the Switch. Like I said, I think it's a pretty cool game. If you're looking for an RTS style game on the Switch, I mean, this is pretty much it here. It works really well. I'm actually using a stylus, as you could tell through this video. You can use your fingers. I was using my fingers before. Figured you guys would much rather see a stylus on here than my dirty fingers. But regardless, works really well no matter which way you're playing it. I like the art style of it, and I like that they try to add like a little bit of a story to it. And it's challenging too. There haven't been a whole lot of losses on my side, but there definitely was one where I played the level for a while and I got to like wave 7 like towards the end, and they just demolished me because I wasn't paying attention to what I needed to be doing. So you always got to be scrolling around. You always got to be putting ants where they need to go, because if you're not, you're going to be toast. But there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next Quicksave Review.